Whoa, hey, it's kind of dark in here. Who turned off the lights? Hey, somebody hit the lights for me. Okay, thanks. And while I'm waiting for them to hit the lights, I promised you a VTuber model reveal, so here we are. Ta-da! I'm a pear. Look at me. I'm Kasane Tado, but I'm also a pear. Hello. Actually, no, this isn't it. But I just thought it'd be funny. Anyway, I promised you a VTuber model reveal, so here I am! This is me! This is Morsels the VTuber. Hi. Yeah, this is what I look like. So last time you heard what I sound like, now you hear what I look, now you see what I look like. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so continuing the 1,000 subscribers celebration. I promised you some song previews, so let's get right into some song previews. So this first song that I want to show you today is the oldest song that I'm going to show you today. I wrote the instrumental for this way back in 2019, which was the worst year of my life, but I'm not going to get into that. But it was also one of the years where I was the most active with writing music, but at the time I did not have access to Vocaloid, so this song has been kind of sitting on my hard drive for 6 years, going on 7 years now. And yeah, this year I'm going to finish it with the power of Vocaloid. And way back when I first got into vocal synths, I mentioned that Solaria was one of the first like modern vocal synths that really brought my attention to it all. And her voice was like, when I first heard her voice, this song was one of the very first songs that went to my head. Is like, she would be perfect on this song. So let's get right into our first preview of the day. Without further ado, this is Soul of Starlight.
A shimmering light across the sky, paying no mind to the cold night. Lost in a dream, so careless and free. A beauty that soars above the clouds, ever adored by all around. All through the night, they bask in her light. Nothing can compare to the sight of her majesty, wholly unaware to the horizon's canopy. Solar starlight, shining brighter than a comet in the night. Solar starlight, ever graceful like a spirit taking flight. With a heart that beats with love so far and wide. Let our fires ignite, soul of starlight.
So yeah, another note about this song also is the lyrics that I wrote for it at the time were, well, they were pretty heavily influenced by what was going on in my life at the time. So needless to say, when I sat down to start incorporating Solaria into the song, I was like, I gotta like rewrite these lyrics from scratch. So that's about as far as I've gotten so far. All the songs I'm going to show you today are obviously like either very early on in the process or like sort of like this, where the instrumental is done, but the vocals are still being worked on. This song, actually, the instrumental itself, I also want to go through and just completely re-record and redo everything, just because I was never really happy with the way it sounded back then. Still, I'm not really completely happy with it, but yeah, that was Soul of Starlight. Very heavily influenced by bands like Delane and Nightwish, because I was really, really big into them at the time. Their music just kind of really helped pull me out of a pretty dark time in my life. Yeah. Wasn't expecting to get this heavy in my little celebration video, but here we are. Anyway, let's move on to the next song, which won't have as much emotional baggage on it, I promise. Now, this song, if you watched the 1000 subscribers Q&A, you will recognize this song because you've already heard part of it. This was the song from the intro to the 1000 subscriber Q&A. Thought I'd give you a little bit more of a tease here. Like I said, these are very much either early in the process or none of these songs are done. We'll just say that. Yeah, so this song is kind of like more of a pop punk style. The working title for it is just Timu Hell Song, because it's inspired by Sum 41 style pop punk. So if you like Sum 41, you're gonna like this song. And this one features Havoc, and let's just say Havoc does Sum 41 pop punk really well. So let's stop talking about it now and show you.
Every morning it's the same old story. La 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 la. Maybe I'm not the problem. Maybe all of this time it was you, and maybe everything I was told was a convenient lie. As I stand on my own, I will show them. With these hands I'll tear down all their walls, and maybe then you will see I'm more than a fool who's gone blind.
So yeah, that was the Timu Hell Song, work in progress. I'm unsure about this pre-chorus riff here. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before, and I just kind of subconsciously played it out. So that part might change. But yeah, that's the beauty of works in progress, is you never know how they're actually gonna turn out by the end of the song. But let's move on to our next one. All right, next song. So do we have any Linkin Park fans in the chat right now? You're gonna really, really like this song. This is probably after the song that I'm releasing for Voca Gathering, which we'll get to that soon enough. This song here is probably the one I'm going to focus on finishing next, because I love where this song is going. This is another song, features Havoc, but also it features Yi and a lot of dodgeball snare drums, because you can't do nu metal without the dodgeball snare. So let's get into this one.
You thought that I'd bow you showed your hand.
Couldn't play the game now, could ya? Didn't think this through now, did ya?
I will bury this failure with the promise that I will break free from you, not asking for a savior. All I want is the truth that's long overdue.
Apparently headbanging does not work very well with the tracking for this model right now, but I'm also just using webcam tracking, which isn't quite as accurate as some of the other options out there. I guess, I don't know. I'm still figuring all this out. Obviously, I only decided to do this like a week ago. So there's that. But yeah, so what I really like about what's going on with this song is Havoc. If you notice, I pitched him up a little bit, and he's pretty freaking close to Chester Bennington vocal tones, I think.
You thought that I'd bow to every demand.
Like, it's not exact, obviously, but like, no one's ever gonna be Chester Bennington. I mean, come on. The guy was 1 in a million, and damn it, I miss him. But yeah, especially in the chorus, like,
I will bury this failure.
just I love the way Havoc sounds in this song. Like, so yeah, this is one that I'm going to be trying to finish as soon as possible because I'm very, very excited about this song. What do you think, though? Do you think I got the Linkin Park sound going? I mean, obviously I'm missing some DJ scratches. They will be in the final song, of course. Now I got one last little preview for you guys. So do you guys like Hatsune Miku? I really like Hatsune Miku. So this song, I'm only going to give you a little taste of it because you'll be hearing the full version very soon. But this song is going to be my song that I released during Voca Gathering in March. My first original song with Hatsune Miku. I'm so excited about this song. And I think you will be too when you hear it. Title of this song is Buried in Me, and like I said, it releases during Voca Gathering. But I've been sitting on this song for months, and I just want to give you a taste of it, so that way you can be excited about it too. So here we go. And that's all you get. But like, right? You guys excited? Are you excited now? I'm so excited. Like, I can't wait for you guys to hear this song. Like, seriously. So, be on the lookout for this one in March. It'd be awesome if y'all came and showed up for it. Because, like, it's my first Miku song, guys. I'm excited. Anyway, that's all I got for you for today. I hope you enjoyed this little taste behind the scenes at some stuff I've been working on and will be working on and all of the above and stuff. And I hope you like the VTuber model. It's pretty basic. I just used free stuff for it just so I could get something done more cost effectively. and like just to make sure that I will be doing this and then I can invest in a better one later. But I really like the way he turned out. He looks cool. I like it. As far as the VTubing stuff goes, you will probably see some of that stuff pop up sooner than later. Starting out, I mean, I'm going to be doing some streaming on my Twitch channel. Obviously, doing some games. I think the first game that I am going to stream as a VTuber officially is going to be Resident Evil 7 because there's a new Resident Evil coming out and I haven't played 7 and 8 yet, so I'm going to play those on stream, doing the VTuber thing because, you know, that'll be fun. That'll be on my Twitch channel, which I'll have a link showing up on screen so you can go and follow me over there. And then I'll have VODs on my other YouTube channel in case you miss the streams. So that way I can keep this channel strictly focused on music. And there will be, once I figure out more of the logistics of working, like recording and stuff, like it was hard enough just getting the Reaper audio output to record for this video. We'll just say that. So there's some other things that I gotta work through, like latency when I'm actually recording stuff. Like I gotta figure out and all that. But I would like to do some actual streams of me during the recording process and stuff. And you can watch me write songs and work on lyrics and stuff like that. So there's stuff like that planned. There's other stuff I have planned. But anyway, now at this point, I'm just rambling. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers, and we will see you in March during Voca Gathering with my very first Hatsune Miku song. Bye-bye.